It's the first time that I draw line stickers. That's not my characters. I would start off with the outlines. Here's this. We finished another piece and we have 37 more to go. Yay, we got the stickers ready. My settings is, and let's go check the exported file. Hi, I am drawing a client work today. It is a line sticker client work. I think it would be a pretty nice opportunity to make a how-to video on how I drew line stickers. My client this time is an insurance department. They wanted to have a series of their own stickers. They would be able to communicate with their clients more like faster and in a more unique way. I designed their character first. This one, this little buddy over here, is their main character. Because I am not the industry, so I won't be able to know what kind of stickers they needed the most. That's why I asked them to list out a few of the stickers that they have in mind, like what often do they use, what kind of procedures do they have. So they listed out 43 of them over here. These are all in Mandarin because my client is Taiwanese. And I used this template. This template is from another artist. I rearranged the different needs. This 16 of the stickers would be the most used, and especially these two. I list them out and rearrange all of the orders. For me, I like to use greetings over here, like hi, okay, thank you, and got it in the first part. And in the middle, I would list their profession, which is the procedure of the insurance file. So this one would be like, please take another photo of it. And this one is, congrats on filing out the insurance, and things like that over here. And this part would be things that are used a little bit less. Like, for example, we got happy birthday over here because we won't be saying happy birthday a lot to many people. It's a once in a year thing, so I put that on the last part. And these are like different emojis, and these are like, can I call you, and what time do you have, things like that. So this is how I arrange all of the stickers. I know my handwriting is pretty shitty over here because I am still arranging the orders, and the next step I would start drawing out the characters, and it would be a really rough sketch so that I could like visualize out, and I would check on if I accidentally draw the same postures or I have really similar ideas, so that I could change them before going out to drawing the line art. So that is what I'll be doing. Yay. It's the first time that I draw line stickers. That's not my character, so I think it would be a pretty challenging thing to do. And I like challenges because it's always fun to try out new things.
Slowly but steady, I'm moving on. And not every song that I write is about you. I'm trying to forgive myself like you told me to do. And I guess you're moving on too. I didn't know how to receive your love, and it's not like you didn't give me enough. Broke off beautiful pieces of your own soul just to make me feel happy, make me feel whole. But it's late at night and I wonder if you could see me now, would you be proud? I'm doing all the things we dreamed about. Is it dumb that I'm still hanging on to us? Maybe it's time for me to adjust to being alone. You gave me more than I could ask for. Yet I felt the need to slamming doors.
I brought my iPad today, and I will be finishing the rest of the line stickers, and I'll be sending them out to my client. And I am staying at a coffee shop. Let's finish the work.
Somewhere in this strong enough to convince me that this is real. Somewhere we've never been, stuck on a mountain down in Sheffield, running for the bus again. Maybe we'll just stay here. The coffee sucks, but I've not thought about leaving yet. You can quit that job you hate, and I can check the real estate.
I just got back home, and I wanted to share this with you guys. This was a pretty box. I just washed it, so there is a little bit watermark on top. But look, this is so pretty. There are parts of gold, and the green is also a really pretty color. And this combination looks so nice. I am debating on what to put inside. I feel like I could put some of that stuff inside of this to make it look a lot less. Yeah, it looks really cluttered. I decided to put my gouache inside of this container because obviously we can't fit them inside. I tried my best, and I've been squishing them inside, and I still have 3 tubes, so in we go. The latest reply, and they wanted to change these two because they said that they don't think giving out anger and upset feedbacks to their customer would be a good idea. They wanted to change them into something happy and positive, and we could start on to the next stage. So I would continue on drawing this. Also, they said that they wanted the character to be a little bit more fluffy, so I would add on that feature too. I am currently in the final stage of the line stickers. I made 2 pieces last night. Wait, I think I have an update with you guys. So these 2 are the new updates of the stickers, and we would be moving on to the next stage. What I usually do is I would open up the layer of the sketch and turn down the opacity to around 20%. And then I would open up different layers. To make sure that my character stays the same, I would export the character design part and save it into photos, and I would drag them side by side so that I could check the features. They did mention that they wanted the sheep to be a little bit more fluffy, so I add on more details. I was hoping that I could finish about half of them today. Okay, so the first step, I would open up a new layer and I would use the color that I wanted to do the outline. I don't draw it in the order. Sometimes I like to pick out which one I feel the most that I wanted to draw, because you know, art is about fun. And let me check. Okay, maybe this one. So this one, I would start off with the outlines. So usually I don't trace the sketch. The reason is because the sketch is more like a support, perspectives and postures. So it's not the final design. For example, over here, you could see the sketch. I have a round and a cross to make sure where their eyes would go and their nose and where they are looking. Like this one, they are looking straight forward, so the cross is straight. And if today he is looking to the sides, it would be like this. And I'll be drawing the nose over here and the eyes like this. I drew their ears on the side, but I didn't trace it directly like this one, is because his ears are actually more fluffy. And I would add the fluffiness into this part. And for the hands, I drew 2 ovals, and that's for me to understand their postures, so that I could add the details while I am finishing off the final art piece. Pretty much like this. Let's add some extra fluffiness on him. I'll draw the table over here and the details outside. And the next step, I would go to the next layer. This is optional. This is my art style, so I like the outlines of my art to be more thick, so I usually would add a new layer and trace the outlines again. So this is what it originally looks like. It looks fine, it's another art style, but I prefer to have this. The reason why I added it on the other layer and not draw it directly is because then we would have some room if we wanted to change the looks. We don't have to erase the whole thing, because sometimes when you erase it and you redraw it in the same place, it just looks not that natural, and I'm just trying to avoid that. Great, we have the outlines ready, and open up another layer, which is the layer to color in. And I would add the base color first with what? Studio pen number 1. I would add the details later with 6B pencil for more textures. For the base color, I usually would use a more simple layer. And like this. So the next layer, I'll be adding in shades. I use 6B pencil. And I would start coloring the shade. Like this one is looking up, so I imagine the light would be like straight up from his face, which means his side of the face and his chin would be blue with shades. the bottom part of his hand. The reason why I'm saying his and there is because I don't really know the gender of this little buddy. Like, it might be a she. So, yeah. So, I just realized something. So these eyes are more separate apart and this is more close. So I would go back to the outline layer and use the select tool to adjust it a little bit. That is what's great about digital art, is that we could adjust it wherever we go. And I just realized something too. It's missing his little hair. So there is another feature that I didn't add on the character design part, is the light. The light part of the character. I added this later on was because I realized it would make them look more with more details, and I feel like that is better. So the light part would be opposite from the shadow. Little pink parts of its ears. So the ears would be like this. I like to use a combination of having outlines and color parts to make the piece look more interesting. I opened up a new layer for the outlines and I use clipping mask to color in the line art of the hair part. Like this. It would soften the line art a little bit more. An optional tip that if you want to take, you could take. I opened another layer, so we would use a lot of different layers in this piece. And I would start drawing the table. I'll be drawing inside of the box. And some little details like paperworks. What's next? What's missing is the text part. I would use Studio Pen. Great, we have it all done. And yes, we finished another piece and we have 37 more to go.
When you look into my eyes
I drew 6 more, and these are my favorite because I could draw a scene and it is more specific about what he's doing. The least favorite kinds is probably like this. So it doesn't really have enough story behind it. It's more like an expression, like, okay, got it. And like this kind, like, hi. It's just really basic and it's less fun to draw. Derpy ones are fun. So like I would be pretty excited to draw this one. This one is like in a meeting. I would usually draw the line art at once and then go to the next part, which is the outlines, and I would start coloring in all of them so that I don't have to keep on changing different layers. I don't have the habit to name layers, but you get it. But I won't finish them all at once because there are 40 pieces. I get really fatigued in one stage, so I would change whenever I start to feel really stressed out and feel really tired, because quality over quantity. I don't want to rush myself or like force myself to draw out the other ones because that would just make the quality go down, and I don't want that to happen. And that's why you always have to prepare and not wait till the deadline and start drawing.
会不会是拍照的问题呀？
我想想看哦。
哦，
可是
你知道只有身体那一块有颜色，对不对？
我再试一张，然后这次我换另外一张，然后一样加上那个脸看看，有可能是我这边的协调度没有弄好。哦 shit！ 我刚刚要拉颜色，然后变这样子哎。
我觉得那个是脸的关系。
你们现在上班时间是什么？是哪几天？
就是平日，1到5。
我以为你们假日会去工作，因为我记得你们之前不是讲说，话说我这次回花莲的时候，因为亲戚就说要拍一张跳起来的照片，然后我就跳了，然后我就扭到我的脚趾头，而且这也是超严重的。
真的？你有去看医生吗？
没有，因为我想说，其实我当下心里想说，没有骨折吧？
你应该要去看一下，如果有怎么样的话，意外险可以赔。
I just got off a meeting and we were discussing about the character. My client and the target audience for the line stickers think that the original character looked more like a puppy instead of a sheep. My friend's mom also gave some feedbacks, and right now I've added a little bit details. Right now I have to wait for the feedback before I move on to the next step. I think it's pretty interesting to hear feedbacks from a different age range. 先这样咯。
谢谢，拜拜。
拜拜。So I stayed at a coffee shop today because I really wanted to feel more focused. I chose a few more new stickers to work on. Hopefully I could finish them all this week. Last night I checked with my client. They were okay with the latest update, and they even gave a compliment about what's more important is that this little buddy looks really friendly and really nice. That's the main point. And I felt really happy because I also wanted to make this character look really friendly and nice. 他就愣了一下，然后
2杯是跟你，1杯跟哥哥，然后1杯是华氏。
Yay, we got the stickers ready. I just imported into Photoshop right here. Right now I would select text layer and use edit stroke. My settings is 4 pixels. The color is warm gray and outside. And then we press OK. Our text would have a white outline. The reason why I did this was because if the person that is using the stickers has a darker background, they would be able to see the fonts. I have this template from 插画观测室, which is a team in Taiwan, and they have a tutorial about how to export these, which I would be using as a reference. Before exporting, I would merge all the layers together, and oops, I missed one. Merge. Okay, and then let's go check if all of the stickers are in the right place. Open up the image size. We need to change it to 50 times 50 so that the size would be right to upload. And now we can export the file. Export, save for web, and then we select all of the stickers. This part is PNG 24, and we press save. I believe we are done, and let's go check the exported files. Okay, so we have, yay, we are done. Look, these are all of the stickers. And we just need to upload them, and then we could make sure if it's okay with my client. And let me just upload it real fast. Yay, I finished uploading them, and let's see the preview. Because my client would be uploading their stickers with their account, so I only used sample for stickers to let them know how it would look like. And we got all 40. Yay! And I would export this as a PDF file for them to take a look at it. Hooray! And that is how we make stickers. It took around 40 hours total, I think. 3 weeks. Kind of nice to be able to like record down every step. And if you guys have any questions, leave a comment down below, let me know, and I will try my best to solve. Again, thanks to 插画观测室 for helping us create this template. It really made drawing stickers a lot more easier. I'll be leaving the link to their tutorials down below. Thanks for watching. Bye. See you in the next video.